Hello, party people. Hello. It's Randy for Thunderhorse Descendant. I am here today with more Bargain Bead Box. I believe we were on project 4. Is it 4? I think it's 4. We did the necklace. Which was project 1. We did project 2, which was the earrings. Project 3 was the set. Yeah, okay. Project 4 today, which is the all metal necklace. That much I do know. Although I will say that I did have to go back and watch my own video to see what I said that I was going to do. So, you know, that's a thing. But anyway, so that's what we're going to do today. If you are new here, hello, welcome to the channel. I have seen that we've got lots of new subscribers, which I'm super excited about. If you're not familiar with me, my name is Randy, and I am the owner and sole proprietor of Thunderhorse Descendant, which is a website. I currently have shut the website off. Etsy, I shut it off starting yesterday until Shannon gets back from Christmas vacation, which will be January 3rd, because shipping. So, but FYI, we have a Facebook group, we have the business page on Facebook, we have the YouTube, and all this is listed in the description if you're wondering. It does say that we're not going to go back to regular scheduled programming until January, because I am currently in North Dakota. I'm staying with my grandparents and doing some helping out right now, which I'm going to continue to do even once we get into January, but it's like holiday time, so, you know. Anyways, we got weird stuff going on. Moral of the story, let's get into project number 4. Go down to the mat. Get this party started. Okay, here we are on the mat. Now, if you've been following along, you know that I put these into little, this is the one. Yeah. I put these into little different projects. As you can see, we have made 9 projects for this mini-series. Or planned out 9 of them anyway. So, this is day number 4. This is the all metal necklace. So, let me just see if I can remember what I said I was going to do with this. Oh, yeah. Okay. We got a little chain that goes on the top. Then we got this guy. And then we have like this. Right? And like this, and like that. Okay. So this is how I remember it being. This is how I remember it being. I'm going to move you up just a little smidge. That's better. So, yeah, this is what we're going to do today. It's really simple, really easy. If you've been following along, you know that we said that, these projects for this box have been pretty simple and easy, especially if you got gift giving to do. So, okay, where to start? Now, I think where I'm going to start is I'm actually going to start with this little bead right here. And this has to be wire wrapped. So I am going to use 22 gauge soft flex wire in silver. So that's what I'm going to use for that. We'll get those two made into connectors for the first part, and then we'll just put it all together. It should go pretty easy. For the chain, we're going to need, what do I got? For the chain, we're going to need a couple of these 6mm round jump rings, and also some of the oval jump rings. Just because I found that when connecting the chain, it was really helpful to have that circle there to hook onto. So what I got over here in this little corner, and move it over here, is I got some 6mm round, some 8mm oval, and some 5mm oval. So 2 ovals and a round is what I got. And then we're going to need a clasp of some kind. I thought this one came with a clasp. Did it not? It wasn't in the bag. Wasn't in the bag. Okay. here we go. Just a little lobster clasp. That seems good enough. And we'll put one of these twisted jump rings on the end for a little something. I got some messages online and people were like, we went on Amazon and got the twisted jump rings. I was like, good. I didn't get mine on Amazon, but I mean, you know, of course I got mine at Taylor's Falls, but they're very helpful. I really like them a lot. Got a little extender. Okay, so this is all we should need. This is all we should need for this necklace. So starting, I'm going to put all that to the side. I'm going to start right here with this guy, and I'm going to move this out of the way. I should get some tape for my mat. Oh, I broke it. Well, okay. Okay, so I'm just going to get some of this 22 gauge wire. And I'm not going to need a lot, like that's excessive. So what I'm going to do here, let me zoom you on in, is I'm just going to make a connector out of these beads. So these are beads, easy peasy. I'm just going to go down here. I'm going to leave about maybe an inch. That's probably an inch. And I'm going to just start with a wire wrap. Bring this around 90 degrees. Okay. And then right here, I'm going to take my thumb and I'm going to just give it a little bend. So we get that lollipop effect. Looks like a lollipop. It makes it easier to wrap. And so then I'm just going to wrap it. Now I wrap mine by hand. If you want to wrap yours with the other plier, you just go on ahead. It'd probably be more, what's the word? Cohesive looking, like, but I just wrap mine by hand. Take that off of there. Make sure that's tucked in. All right, so this is what we got. And that's easy. I'm just gonna put my bead on here. Like so. So I'm going to do the other side. I'm going to leave a little bit of space. I always leave a little bit of space of like, okay, when I bend my plier like this, see how this bottom part of the plier is now like almost touching the bead? That's how much space I'm going to leave. And then wrap it around, spin my plier, bring this 90 degrees out to the side. And then do the little indent. Sometimes you got to do it with the bead. And I'm going to wrap 1, 2, 3. And tuck that in. Okay. Now, if in the end you got one loop going one way, one going the other way, just, you know, just give it a little half twist. You'll be fine. So I'm do it again. Ta-da! Alrighty, so now we come in here with this. And I'm just going to work this way in the design. So I'm going to start with this connector here, and I'm going to add a snowflake. So in order to add a snowflake, all I'm going to do is I'm going to see if an oval jump ring is going to work for this. I am pretty sure. Let me try a bigger one. Let me try some of these 8s. Just because the 8s are a little thinner. Originally, I was going to go into this part of the star, but it's a little tight. So now I'm going to go in here. Yeah, that should be fine. To that little spot in between the points. And really, you could hook onto these anywhere you want. You really could. But as you can see, I'm in this little hole in the in-between. My larger jump ring. That larger jump ring also gives this a little leeway of space to move around, but not so much where it's going to make your necklace look kind of strange. And I'm going to flip this to the back. There we go. Yeah. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect this part onto this large snowflake. To do that, I'm going to use a large oval jump ring. This one is 8 millimeters. If you're looking for some of these, I do get them at Taylor's Falls, and I do sell them on my website. But my website is currently shut down for the Christmas season. Let's see. So right here, there's one that goes all the way across. There's you can see this one here goes all the way across straight. I'm going to think of this as a piece of pie, and I'm going to go in on this piece of pie right here. See there? This is the one that goes straight across. I'm going on the top. And the reason that I want to do that is because when this hangs, in my mind, it's going to hang. And since this can slide around so much, this is when it's hanging, it's going to go to the top, right? And that's where I want it to hang, is so that when I put one on the other side, this larger circle part kind of hangs down. So that's what I would like with that. Okay, and then we have the next one. And again, I'm just going to use an 8 millimeter oval. And I'm going to make sure that this is my line, and I go into this little piece of pie above. And then with this snowflake, I'm going to go into the middle circle between the points. Okay. That circle wants to be difficult, I guess. There a front and back? Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll just put that in there first. And then, here we go. Close that up. All right. Yeah, it's going pretty good. Okay. On to the next one, which is this little link. And for these, I did use a large oval. So I will use another large oval. I was thinking for some reason, oh, I need those for the chain. I'm like, why is this a thing? Again, in between the points. Put that guy on there. Easy peasy. Now this one, there we go. That one was being a little complex this morning. All right, we're doing pretty good. And now on to the last one. So this is not supposed to be symmetrical. Let me zoom you out. This is not supposed to be symmetrical. That's the way I designed it. If you watched the planning video, which I can link in the beginning. I'll link the planning video in the beginning of this video if you want to see all the projects I'm going to make. But I did not want this to be symmetrical. That was part of my problem. And so we're going to add one snowflake over here. Now you don't have to do this if you don't want to. You could do it symmetrical, because as of right now, I mean, it's not symmetrical, but you could make it symmetrical. I was going to say, as of right now, it is. No, it's not. But you could make it symmetrical if you wanted. All right. Oh, the little snowflakes. Look how cute they are. Okay, so now we move into chain. Wait a minute, is this on backwards? Is there a backwards to this? Does not appear so. Okay, just double checking. So when this hangs down, it's gonna hang like so, right? That's the idea of how it's gonna hang on your neck. And I have some chain here. I've already cut this. I believe it was 17 inches. Probably 17 and a half, knowing me. Now with this chain, what I found out is that you don't have to do this, but what I found out when working, I'd never worked with this chain before. And what I found out I want to do is I want to use a round jump ring to go into this kind of little loop-de-loo they got going on here. And then hook into it. So it kind of just gives it an end. I just feel comfortable with that. You do whatever you want to do. I just feel comfortable with that. And then I'm going to use this small oval jump ring to hook into the actual necklace and then into this round jump ring. Okay. Just because then there's not so much space. Like if I was to use a larger one, there would be more space between the actual necklace and the chain. And since I already got so much going on here with the oval and the round, you know, I just wanted it to just be simple. Oh, you can't even see. Okay, there we go. I just feel like for myself, this round jump ring kind of gives that an end. And then I just don't feel I gotta worry about it so much. So now I'm gonna go on to the other side, do the same thing. Easy peasy. And I'll put this on my chain. And so right here, I found that this little extra bits of chain, because you can't cut them off, you're just going to get the same thing on the next link. It just hides up inside that round one. So highly recommend, but you do what you want. And then again, a small oval. And okay, this one doesn't have a loop on this side, so let's see if I can get through. Yeah. Get through there with that one. So okay, I just went straight across from, my hand is in the way. I just went straight across from this other one into that hole, but you could really do whatever you wanted there. But this one will work for me. Put on my round jump ring. And close her up. Okay. Oh yeah, I love it already. I can't see. Oop. Hold on, my camera's not cooperating with me. There we go. So this is what it looks like, and now all I have to do is I'm going to splice in the lobster claw clasp, which is super easy. We're just going to do the same thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my round nose plier and I'm going to get in here in these round jump rings that we made. In the round ones, I have those hanging on my plier, as you can see here. See that? And then all I'm going to do is I'm just going to follow this chain. And follow this chain up here, and it looks like this one is the odd man out. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this one, not the two next to it, this one. Very carefully. Snip. And then I'm going to snip that off as well. And then it'll be the same amount of links on the chain. Get all this extra bits off of here. Get out of here, extra bits. There we go. Okay, now I'm just going to do the same process real quick with the 6mm round jump rings and adding the clasp. You guys, when I just noticed, when I was cutting off each side of that other link that we cut off, I was able to get a flat edge on this chain, it looks like, when I cut off one entire link in the in-between, but you don't always get that when you're cutting the end. So, I don't know, I don't really have much to say about that. I guess it's possible if you cut it the right way. I'm adding an extender chain here. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add this little link to the end. Easy peasy. Put that on with a round jump ring probably. Just for a little decorativeness. Okay. And we are done. You can also use that as a link if you wanted to. Can you? Oh, my lobster claw is not big enough for that. Okay. So I did put an extender on here. So this can be 18 inches. It could probably even be 16 inches, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, whatever you want. So that's really cool. I really like that a lot. Yeah, I dig it. I think it's super cute. It turned out really how I thought it would. Let's try it on so I can see if it is actually working the way that I want it to. So 1 second. Hello. Okay, let me put my hair up in this little clippy thing. I just want to see if it's going to lay the way I think it is. I really like how it turned out. This is how it's, yeah. This is how it's going when I hold it up. Very cute. And I'm hoping that all the construction of it should be solid. So when you put it on, so when you put it on, move this a little closer. Yes, it hangs exactly the way that I thought it would. So it goes up to the top of the snowflake. It's able to move around. It's asymmetrical, which is great. So you could actually, you know, even if you want to go like that, you could if you wanted. Super cute. I really like this a lot. This turned out really good, how I thought it would. I'm just glad, like in my head it made sense, but I'm glad that I'm glad that in the construction of it works out pretty well. So super good. This would be cute for holiday party, for winter, for like even if you had a nice dress. I really like it. Super good. I might have to wear that to my Christmas. Maybe. I don't even know what I'm wearing to Christmas. I don't even know where I'm going for Christmas. Anyways, you guys, that is the project. It was super cute. It's fun. It's easy once you get the jump rings down. So I'm super excited about it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, spectacular, amazing beading day. I'm sending all the beady vibes. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.